So I've got stuck into them already, and this style of Milwaukee, these are 4 amp hour Milwaukee batteries. Well, they were. They're at 650 cells now. They're nice and easy to pull apart. Very good. As you can see, there's already 20 of them there. I've already got 2 apart in no time at all. These ones are fully encaged. Also 4 amps, but just a different generation or a different series or newer. And they're completely caged. That's a 3 amp and it's like the older 4 amps. Easy to pull apart. So I'm just getting to it and pulling these apart. Ready to go. Each of these cells is going to be a minimum of 2 amp hour quality Samsung cells. These little sky blues here, I just pulled them out of a Makita 1.5 amp hour battery, like one of these, a new, very new looking one, which I picked up from the transfer station today. These ones have got Sony energetics in them. It's a 1.3 amp hour, this one, sorry. The one I pulled apart was a 1.5, which must be just a newer one. And they are INR 18650 15 amps. Refer to the 3 amp Milwaukee battery, INR 18650 15 amps. They're the same cell. So it sounds as if Makita have finally stepped up their game. They're using exactly what Milwaukee were using. Well, that 3 amp could be 5 years old. So they've stepped up and they've started using quality. Well, the Sony cells aren't of poor quality, but let's face it, everything Samsung's pretty great. So I got 5 pretty much brand new Samsung batteries out of the Makita one, which I picked up for nothing today, so it's a bonus. I take a bunch of dud cells, just singular cells. Most of them have been Sony energetics. Out to the tip, put them on the pallet out there for recycling, because you can recycle these lithium batteries, no worries. And I normally find a couple of Makita batteries or a couple of laptop batteries or something over there that's worth picking up, so I bring them home, pull them apart, save any cells that are worth anything, and send the rest back. I currently have a couple of these are the same cell again, INR 18650 15 amps, which are same as in the 3 amp here. These are actually in a 12 volt Milwaukee battery, or 1.5 amp hour 12 volt battery, which was brand spanking new but failed to charge. Must have been something wrong with the circuitry in it, so I got hold of it. I'm currently doing a discharge test on one here. I use these hard drive magnets because it's easy to put them together. Got another battery on the charger there ready to go on. Yeah, so I got a bit of a production line happening. I'm going to charge them up and then discharge them and then grade them by writing on them their capacity, like so, in milliamp hours, and put them in the pile until I've got enough to build a battery pack to suit the electric quad. So all these Samsung cells, the aim of their existence and them being pulled apart is for the electric quad. That's what I want them for, because they're a good quality cell. All these are 2 amp hour, blue ones here 1.5, but if I can keep getting hold of these 4 amp batteries, it's not going to take me long at all to make quite a substantial battery pack. I'm actually thinking I'll test across these cells to make sure that they are all of equal balanced voltage, and then run some balance leads off and just put them two together like that in series, and I've got a 36 volt 4 amp hour battery pack. Or a 72 volt 4 amp hour battery pack, just like that. I'm wanting to build an electric quad bike. If I get a 60 volt motor and a motor speed controller that can handle 72 volts, there's 4 amp hours already at 72 volts, just like that. There's another 36 volts there at 4 amp hour. Two more, so 8 of these batteries, and I've got 8 amp hour at 72 volts, which is quite substantial. If you add that up, calculator, 72 volts times 8 amp hours, it's over half a kilowatt hour. It's 576 watt hours. So that starts making a quick battery pack, 16 of them, and you've got almost 1.2 kilowatt battery pack. I'm going to keep getting quite a few of these. The majority of them are out of the box fails, like these, clean, beautiful, perfect cells. And again, but with that said, I will capacity test randomly through some of these and just make sure that they're all of good quality. So we're not, finding some that are 1000 milliamps and then some that are 2000 and all over the place, because your pack's only as strong as the weakest link when they're in series. So if that one's only got 1 amp hour and these three have all got 2, you're only going to be able to draw 1 amp hour out of these three, and this one will only ever hold its 1 amp hour. So when you're playing with things in series, you've got to make sure they're equal. And whether you make a pack with 21 cells and the next pack with 19 cells as you go along, that's sometimes how you've got to make them balance. With these, they've already got balancing leads ran off them, so it'd be as simple as breaking this circuitry off the top of it and getting rid of it, and just leaving them in their current holder. With their balance leads attached, and then I can simply charge them with an IMX-B6 or equivalent copy charger. These are just cheap eBay copies. Or when I buy a half decent one, which will do, you can get them that do 8S, and you can get them that do 10S. So 10S is 10 cells in series, which is 36 volts. So then I could make a 72 volt pack and have one of these chargers and charge one side up to 36 volts, other side up to 36 volts, and we're done. Or I'll buy a BMS charger. The problem with the BMS chargers is they're generally lower current, like they're probably like only 5 amps or whatever. Whereas if I buy a half decent big version of a LiPo charger used for quadricopters and things like that, I should be able to get one that'll do up to like 40 amps of charge. So I might leave these in packs for now and just capacity test all of these ones. Once I've got them done, depending on whether I get some more of these or not, in a hurry, I will make a decision whether we leave them in packs or break them down and just make packs later on. Because the way they are now is they're ready to go. They're spot welded, reasonable terminals. Like they're not gonna melt or fail on me because well, they don't in the drills. Anyway, I've gone on long enough about these Milwaukee cells that I've picked up. I thought I'd do a quick update. This is specifically for the electric quad project, so it'll be a part of that. And yeah, hopefully I can continue to pick up these 3, 4, and hopefully in the future even 5 amp hour cells, because I've got 2.5 amp 18650 Samsung cells, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.